One-on-one with Dr. Bob from MileSplitUS US and DistancePreps.com. I have the pleasure of interviewing one of Florida's all-time greats, Andy Biladeau, who ran for Tampa Jesuit. 9:04 2-miler in high school and went 14:30 in the 5K. Andy, good to see you out here tonight at the Tampa Jesuit versus Plant dual meet.
Yeah, man, good to be here. I've been itching to get back home and see how the teams are doing. It's fun to come back. It gives you a totally different perspective on college running and running in general, to see other younger kids doing it and how serious they take it, and to see them get competitive about it really fires me up. It lights something up inside me, and I'm just, right now I'm taking a semester off from school just to kind of put myself back together after a pretty serious injury, and eligibility wise it made sense. So I'm going to be home for the next few months, hanging out, eating hot dogs. It's probably not too much of that, but I'll be home and training and trying to get it going again. But eligibility wise it made sense for me to come home and take some time and put myself back together. So
awesome. You're going to be doing any local running while you're here?
It's tempting, man. It's always tempting to get out there on the roads and try to mix it up with the local guys and have a little fun up front. I think I'm going to wait a little bit on that. There's a couple of races I have in mind that I'd really like to try to get in shape for. The run for the pies up in Jacksonville is one that I'd have my eye on if I can kind of.
You ran that last year, didn't you?
A couple of years ago, I went up there and ran it and had a real. It's a fun event, and those guys put on a great race. I recommend it to anybody, and I got the win that day, and I'd love to go up there and take another stab at it. And what I'd really like to do is organize a bunch of old guys come back and kind of have an alumni meet of all state champions come back and run that race. Ideally, that'd be pretty nice, but maybe I'm just saying that because I got plenty of time to train. But
well, let's see. Let's talk about the 3200 tonight.
Yeah.
Connor Reboard had a really good race, 9:24, 9:25. What do you think of Connor? Is he going to touch your record at all?
Oh man, that's it keeps me up at night. No, I'm just kidding. I really enjoy watching Connor just because he gets so much pleasure out of it, and he's such a nice kid that it's really hard to kind of root against him, and I would never do that in this situation. But I think the kid's got a lot of talent, and he's got a lot of heart, which I like to see. And when running solo is obviously challenging enough, but doing it on a night like this, pretty cold, it's kind of a colder night than we've had in previous weeks. I think it says a lot about the kind of fitness he's in, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm becoming a fan of his more so than anything, and the same is true with all the Jesuit and Plant guys too. I really like coming back and watching the younger guys run. It gives me a lot of inspiration seeing them get into it and have a passion for it and develop that. I've gotten so much from the sport that I can't wait to get in a position where I can help kids out and coach them and give back a little bit. So.
That's great stuff, Andy, and thanks for thinking about these kids, and thanks for coming out tonight. Good seeing you.
Man, hey, hi Mom and Dad.